All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Boones Creek Opry and the Tennessee Songwriters quarterfinals, qualifying round, excuse me. We are so excited that you all have joined us this evening and braved the cold and the snow to be here with us. And we are super excited to get this show on the road. Y'all ready for this? All right. I have a few housekeeping notes that I've got to go over. So, first and foremost, if anybody's got your cell phone handy, pull that sucker out, pull up your volume control, and move that baby to mute, silent, vibrate, or just plain please turn it off. These folks are experienced professional musicians and don't rattle easily, but it's extremely distracting if your phone goes off in the middle of their performance, so please turn them down. Thank you very much. We will have intermission halfway through, and make sure you have that opportunity to visit our Dr. Enough concession stand. We've got popcorn, we've got Dr. Enough. Please don't hesitate to stop by. We'd love to have you. Let's see. I believe that's about all we've got. If you need to use the restroom, it is up at the house. So you'll just make your way out the door, turn to the left, up to the museum, follow the signs. And before we get any further, I'd like to introduce two very special folks who have helped bring this event together this evening. We have Tasha Yoder, the event coordinator from Visit Johnson City. And we have Vicki Shell of the Boones Creek Historic Trust and Opry.
Is this on? I didn't have a whole lot to do with putting this together. The credit goes back here to Cody Patterson. Cody, thank you for everything you've done. And Tasha. I want to tell you quickly what's going on here. Maybe this time next year we'll be in our new facility. I don't know, maybe. It's a big project. Next door, if you want to stick your head in the door afterwards, you can. We're tripling our space over here, so we're real excited. It's a huge project because we're moving a 4-story, 200-year-old grain mill into our interior. So when you walk in, it'll be like you're in the old mill with the functioning contraptions and chutes and all of that. It's a huge project, but we're going to tackle it and see if we can't. The mill was falling down, and it was given to us, but we had to move it. It was very expensive. So we're going to see what happens. Thank you all so much for coming. Artists, thank you for your songwriting. You make the world go round. Songwriters make the world go round, don't they? They make my world go round. We have to thank our sponsors here because we couldn't function without them. Our presenting sponsor, thank you, Dr. Enough. We've got Eastman Credit Union. And we have a new sponsor. Boy, it's a good one, Hamilton Meats. On Saturday nights, we serve the best hot dogs in East Tennessee. Hamilton Meats. Okay. Derek Paduke, Modern Woodsman Insurance, is a sponsor. And Elizabethton Federal Savings and Loan is a sponsor. So we're so appreciative. We're so grateful. Tasha makes the Visit Johnson City twirl over there. She keeps everything moving, and she's going to introduce our judges. And thanks again for coming.
Thank you, Vicki. All right, as Vicki said, I'm Tasha Yoder. For those of you that I haven't met yet, hello. And it's, again, our pleasure to welcome you all to Tennessee Songwriters Week qualifying round out here at Boones Creek Opry. Part of our role as Visit Johnson City is to showcase the unique assets and resources that we have, and we obviously think that the Opry is one of the most unique in East Tennessee. So we're always proud to be out here and always glad to be able to partner with the Opry folks to be able to bring this qualifying round to fruition. Just a quick little blurb about Tennessee Songwriters Week. It's a statewide celebration of the craft that put Tennessee on the map and a program through the Tennessee Department of Tourism Development. It was actually made a state law that the last full week of February is dedicated to this competition. And it's an absolute honor and privilege, again, to partner with Vicki and her team at the Opry to highlight the history and tradition of music, which you all can see here in this space as well. And like Vicki said, I'm here to also introduce your judges for the night. So first up, we have Mr. Jimmy Love. Jimmy's life has been, Jimmy's life has been steeped in music. Among his earliest musical memories are singing hymns and being part of a circle of pickers and fiddlers, sharing melodies and stories passed down through generations. An active musician for over 30 years, Jimmy's had the privilege to share music in dozens of community gatherings, conventions and retreats, weddings, and funerals. His love and appreciation for the gift of song has only grown deeper, as has his appreciation and respect for those who dedicate a portion of themselves to carrying on and adding to this wonderful art form. So please welcome Jimmy Love. Next up, we have Mr. Ray Bowman. Born in Gray, and Ray is a proud native of East Tennessee. He's also Boones Creek royalty, as I've been told. He is, you said the nephew, Vicki, of Fiddlin' Charlie Bowman, whose picture's right over here. With more than 60 years of service in church music ministry, Ray has dedicated his life to cultivating musical expression, technical skill, and heartfelt artistry. He currently serves as the music director at 9th Street Baptist Church in Irwin and is a graduate of ETSU with a bachelor's in education specializing in choral and instrumental music. In addition, Ray has served as a judge for prestigious choral auditions, including the Governor's School auditions, as well as numerous talent competitions, including this one. So please welcome Mr. Ray Bowman. And last but certainly not least is Aaron Carter. Raised in a musical family in Huntsville, Alabama, Aaron began playing piano at an early age. Church music played a formative role throughout her middle and high school years, leading her to pursue a Bachelor of Music in Music Composition from Tennessee Tech. She and her husband, Jason, have since settled in Gray and are active members of Central Baptist Church of Johnson City. There, Aaron serves as the composer, arranger, orchestra accompanist, choir member, and leader of the youth choirs and handbell ringers. So please welcome Aaron Carter. Now I'm going to turn it back over to Scott, and we're going to start this thing.
All right, just a quick note on how our flow is going to work here on stage. I don't know, I see a few familiar faces. So our first entrant is going to go ahead and move into this first green room here. You'll come up on stage, take your time, take a deep breath, nothing to be nervous about, no hurry. But if you want to go ahead and start that process, the next person will then, once our first contestant comes up, the second contestant up will go into the green room and wait. When you are done, this is the important part, when you are done with your performance, please exit this way. You'll step off, step down, and right around and find your seat. Everybody got that? Awesome. All right, then, without any further ado, I'd like to introduce Marlene Crosby. She's going to be performing for us Carolina Girl. Marlene Crosby comes to us from Banner Elk, North Carolina. She's a songwriter working on her first CD, well-versed in many instruments, accordion, piano, organ, ukulele, that's a fun one, and guitar, sings and leads harmony vocals, played many different bands, including the Boone Trail Band, and now is working on a project, Back Porch Alibi. Her most treasured musical times were when she played accordion on stage with legendary songwriter Louise Branscombe from Asheville, North Carolina. Find her on social media, Marlene Miller Crosby, and I'm going to get off the stage, let her go to work.
Yes, I wrote Carolina Girl about 20 years ago when I moved back from Seattle, Washington. I'd been out there living. And so I said, well, I'm a Carolina girl now, so I probably should write a song about it. So that's how that one got started.
All right, folks, that was Marlene Crosby with Carolina Girl. Up next, we have Miss Lucy Shockley, who's going to perform for us All the Earth. Lucy comes from a deeply musical family and has been singing as long as she can remember. Wasn't until her first year of college here in Johnson City that she began to find her own sound and niche for writing music. Inspired by her Papa Doyle, I hope I pronounced that right, Papa. Lucy hopes to use her voice in the same way to glorify the Lord and spread love through music. Her social media is Lucy Shockley Music. Take it away.
Well, hey, everybody. I'm happy to be here tonight. I don't know what's going on. Can we try the speaker down here? Yeah, I'll do that. Awesome. There we go. I'm super happy to be here tonight. I wrote this song as a testament to the Lord. Everything is a testament to the Lord, and you can't miss it if you just look around. So. They say the rocks cry out to you. Do the trees do so too? Do the waves crash to glorify your name? Do the sparrows sing to do the same as to win your grace upon their shame? Or do the mountains know exactly when you move? All the earth, the smallest of creatures, do they know your face? Do they know all your features? And all the earth is the sound of your voice. So we listen and rejoice. Is the sun up in the sky above, a symbol of eternal love? When we thought that the clouds were here to stay. Do the flowers bloom for a couple of days 'cause you didn't give them any hands to raise? I'll lift mine for you today. All the earth, the smallest of creatures, do they know your face? Do they know all your features? And all the earth is the sound of your voice. So we listen and rejoice. Every wrong will be made right as your glory fills the air. If you're looking for Jesus, just look around. He's everywhere. All the earth, the smallest of creatures, do they know your face? Do they know all your features? And all the earth is the sound of your voice. So we listen and rejoice. Thank you.
That was Lucy Shockley, ladies and gentlemen, with All of the Earth. Next to the stage, we have Sandra Lambert. She's going to be performing I Forgot. Sandra grew up in East Tennessee, now is enjoying retirement with her husband, Rich. In 2018, she wrote her first song, and since has gone on to write over 50 more. Her genre is Appalachicana. That's a tongue twister. Member of the Knoxville Songwriters Association and Songwriters of the Highland Appalachia. She enjoys writing songs that tell a story. She just recorded her first album, Life is a Highway, recorded in 2025 at ETSU. Congratulations on that. You can find her on Bandcamp as well as other social media. Sandra Lambert. Thank you.
Thank you. So this song came out of a prompt from one of the songwriting groups I belong to, and the prompt was I Forgot. So the title of the song is I Forgot, and here's praying I don't forget. Sitting up on a twin bed, a soft pillow behind my head. The blinds are open to the yard outside, and there's sunlight on my face. A gentle knock at my door. Two people enter, they seem unsure. They look at me like I should know, but my memory's been erased. I think they've mistaken me for someone I used to be. Don't they understand that I've forgot where I came from and who I am? They look at me with expectant eyes and faces I don't recognize. I have no idea why they're here. Words and names float through the air, and one sits down in a rocking chair. The other places a photo book quite near. I think they've mistaken me for someone I used to be. Don't they understand that I forgot where I came from and who I am? With each page it becomes clear my memory isn't here. She leans in for an embrace. I can't put a name to her face. I think they've mistaken me for someone I used to be. Don't they understand that I forgot where I came from and who I am? Who I am. Thank you.
We'll let the house crew come up and fix my oops right there. This is John Finko, ladies and gentlemen. He's fantastic. He fixes a lot of stuff around here. He's one of our many volunteers that keeps the wheels literally on the track. I don't think I said, but that was Sheila Lambert with I Forgot.
Sheila.
Next up, we have Rob Frame. Did I say that right?
You did.
Okay.
Right.
Spelled a little different, but that's how you say it.
No kidding.
Is going to play When the Lights Go Out. Rob started as a classical pianist as a kid doing recitals and competitions. Go home and fire up the old tube radio and was quite the eclectic musical fan. Come to love Americana music and thought he was going to get into this full time. He was writing and performing. Then he decided to take a few years off, like 40,
40.
to raise kids and focus on his family and career. He kept writing, singing, and playing mostly for kids and grandkids until a few years ago. Fired that guitar back up, and he's been hitting the road, playing clubs, theaters, and festivals, live performances on regional television. Wow. He is also the subject of an upcoming hour-long feature program on NPR that is focusing on noteworthy and innovative musicians. Wow, that's impressive. That's congratulations. His writing has been described as innovative and literary. You can find him on social, Rob Frame Music, when the lights go out.
Y'all believed all that stuff I wrote, right? I wrote this song a while back because I was thinking about how things go in life. Sometimes, when there's problems in a relationship, be it romantic or a family relationship or a friendship, and things go really poorly, at the time we're thinking, God, what went wrong? I had no clue. And then later on, with the clarity of looking back in the rearview mirror, we figure out what the real problem was. And fellow in this song, he's finally realized where things went sideways, but a little too late. This is When the Light Goes Out. It would help if I plugged my guitar in. I apologize for that. I was just so excited to be here. Better. Someone flipped the switch and killed the light. 24/7 bathed in constant night. Took away the stars, the moon, the sun. But just from me and not from everyone. It's only my world that has lost the shine. A living blackout and the fault was mine. The one who caused it, there is no real doubt. It was me that made the light go out. I'm relegated to the moon's dark side. She left for comfort I did not provide. A heart neglected and she needed more. Now I fight this cold and blinded war. The same at midnight and the same at noon. Loveless, lightless in a black hole room. Only shadows where the light had been. I'm the one that made the light go dim. I used to have power, but I forgot to pay the bill. Had I looked outward, not inward, there'd be a glow here still. But I left the fire untended. I let the flame get doused. Can't blame the embers in the wood when the oxygen runs out. Like a dying lightning bug, since she closed the exit door. She's the one who pulled the plug, but it was me who frayed the cord. This obsidian oblivion, sometimes I think I see a spark. It's just the past faint reflection getting swallowed by the dark. left the fire untended. I let the flame get doused. Can't blame the embers in the wood when the oxygen runs out. Can't blame the sun and the moon when the light goes out. Thank you.
There was Rob Frame, ladies and gentlemen, with When the Light Goes Out. Next up to the stage is Lucille Clement. Did I say that correct?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. They're going to be performing for us this evening, Living Room. Lucille Clement is an indie pop rock band, 5-piece from Johnson City. The band has been performing around the Tri-Cities for about 2.5 years. They released their first album July of 23. Awesome work there, guys, by the way. Working on their second album release coming up soon. They can be found on their socials as Lucille Clement. They are also on Downspout Records, Lucille Clement.
Yep. That's us.
Anything you want to tell us while you guys are finishing setting up?
Gosh, well, this is a pretty special trio to me because, my name's Maggie. And funnily enough, this is Maggie, too. And if you can believe it, this guy right here is also named Maggie. That's not true. His name is Kevin. But, yeah, I just thought that would be funny to say and maybe make me a little less nervous to talk to you guys. So, yeah, thanks for letting me break the ice. This song's about murder. I like to take my shoes off when I'm afraid. So, thanks, guys.
Check. Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2.
Itching for a fight, he didn't pick on his own size. She puts the living room back together. Soft blankets, sofa chairs made of leather. The days have started running together in the back of her bleached blonde mind. A child so sweet, a man that vicious, should never meet. Wants to smile through her teeth on a drunken mission. And when they asked, she had nothing to tell, just the memory of watching her fall past her blood-stained ball gown. She saw the problem. She knew how to solve him. He was itching for a fight. He didn't pick on his own side. And then she got to watch him die. He thought he had him right where he wanted. Expenses paid to travel the ocean. PIs are floating around the cabin, report into a yellowed smile. The fateful night, that sinking bullet, the final fight. Wants the fear in his eyes as she finally fooled him. And when they asked, she had nothing to tell, the memories of watching her fall past a blood-stained ball gown. I saw the problems. She knew how to solve them. He was itching for a fight. He didn't pick on his own size. And then she got to watch him die. Years down the road they found her living island life. Took her in to run the trial and finally asked her why. And she said, I saw the problem. And I knew how to solve them. He was itching for a fight. He didn't pick on his own size. And then I finally got to watch him die. Itching for a fight. He didn't pick on his own size. Itching for a fight. He didn't pick on his own size. He didn't pick on his own size. Thank you. True story. About a friend of a friend, so I don't know if that counts. Funnily, yes.
All right, that was Lucille Clement with Living Room. You gonna need a music stand here? No. Okay. Just mind our housekeeping here for just a minute. All right, next up we have Chris Long, who's going to be performing for us Judgment Day. Chris Long is performing as a singer-songwriter and middle school history teacher from Kingsport, Tennessee. Where do you find the time? Grew up around music and performed with his father in Southwest Virginia, but has transitioned to a solo acoustic show for about 10 years now. He performs regularly all over the Southeast, ranging from theaters to smaller, more intimate listening rooms. Mixes rock roots with Appalachian storytelling, which has resulted in numerous radio and television appearances. Awesome. As well as features in music publications and print media. For Chris, it's all about being on stage and performing and the music. Find him on social media at Chris Long Music. Chris, it's all yours.
All righty. I hate listening about myself. I don't. That's not my thing. All right, this song's called Judgment Day. I did what you're not supposed to do, and I was writing this song when we had to turn them in. So this is fairly new. This came about because one of my heroes at one time said that getting old ain't for cowards. And that's the honest to God's truth, because every year it gets harder and harder as you go. And your heroes that were your heroes are either gone or they weren't who you thought they were. And then you hold on to what you got left. So that's what this song's all about. Are we up? I'm sorry. All right, good. Okay. Most of my heroes are gone. And some of them did nothing but lie. There's a few still holding on, but they'll be gone in the blink of an eye. Most of my friends have moved on. Some of them without a goodbye. Some gone too soon, some suffered too long. And some will never know the reason why. No, it's getting old, it ain't coward. Make a good man's heart turn to stone. One day there'll be no more tea. One day we'll walk this world alone, all alone. And no, I'm not a religious man. I believe in God and doing what's right. And every day I pray there's a heaven. We just got started with this life. No, it's getting old, it ain't for cowards. Make a good man's heart turn to stone. One day there'll be no more tea. One day we'll walk this world alone, all alone. Well, we gotta face it. We might as well be brave. But it's alright to feel the pain. Now every day it's Judgment Day. Tomorrow's gonna be more of the same, more of the same. Nobody looks up to me. In my second half, these days are gray, and I just hope I've done a little good for somebody somewhere along the way. Know that's getting old, it ain't for cowards. Make a good man's heart turn to stone. One day there'll be no more tea. One day we'll walk this world alone. Though it's getting old, it ain't a coward. Make a good man's heart turn to stone. One day there'll be no more tea. One day we'll walk this world alone, all alone. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Chris Long with Judgment Day. Next, we'd like to welcome to the stage Hayden Spangler, who's going to be performing for us The Writing on the Wall. Born down in the big city of Nashville, Tennessee, but raised in good old Bristol. Born to a musical family, started to learn to play the guitar when he was a youngin', or we'll say 7 or 8 years old, for those of y'all who aren't familiar with that age bracket. Wrote his first song at the age of 12, writes traditional country or bluegrass. You can find them on social media at Hayden Spangler Band, and has a YouTube channel as well. You guys want to share anything while we're getting set up here for you? All right. Then as somebody once said, let her rip, Tater Chip.
What's the name of that? What's the number on that mic in front of your amp? It's right on the cord. Oh, that's number 11. Okay.
Does that sound good? You think I need to move it down a bit? Right there, so. Does that sound all right? Already? Already? You took away the kids and most everything we own, and I don't know if I can make it on my own. And Lord, I had a long, long way to fall. I didn't see the writing on the wall. I should have seen the writing on the wall. All those late, late nights you had and never, ever called. And here I am, sitting all alone. And I didn't see the writing on the wall. Well, we were so in love way back then. I thought our love would never ever end. The pictures of our happy family hanging in the hall, and I didn't see the writing on the wall. I should have seen the writing on the wall. All those late, late nights you had and you never, ever called. And here I am, sitting all alone. And I didn't see the writing on the wall. No, I didn't see the writing on the wall. Thank you.
All right, friends, that was Hayden Spangler with The Writing on the Wall. We'd like to welcome our next contestant to the stage, Darius Stanley. I got it right. Did y'all see that?
Yes,
I practiced
sir.
before. He's going to be performing for us, Granddad's Table. Darius grew up in the coal fields of Southwest Virginia, has great appreciation for Appalachian music, traveled around quite a bit with his family, living kind of that gypsy wanderer lifestyle. He began playing music and writing songs late in life, but absolutely loves it, finds it very fulfilling. He, in a former life, was a professional athlete.
That's right.
That's awesome. And is a portrait artist.
That's right.
Very gifted. Has 2 professionally produced albums and plenty of original music to offer. Do you have any social media or online presence you'd like to share?
I don't have social media. You find everything on Apple Music or Pandora, Spotify.
All right. Take it away, my friend.
There's a lot of great songs here. We're only halfway through. This song started off as a kind of a writing exercise. I just wanted to see if I could write about an inanimate object and make it interesting in any way. And when I started putting thoughts together for it, I started thinking about how I grew up. We'd sit around the kitchen table, and that's where everybody would congregate at and tell stories and, talk about our day and laugh and cry and pray. And that's kind of where this song came from. It's called Granddad's Table.
Hang on a second, we gotta get your guitar up. No, we don't have it. Hold on a second.
Can we hear it for our back of house or sound folks?
That sounds better. All right, let's try it again. This old table made by Granddaddy's hand, from an old oak tree that grew out on his land. He passed it down to my dad, who passed it on to me. And this old table's been the centerpiece of my whole family. This old table served up a lot of love, and it means so much to me. This old table been blessed by a million prayers, from all the worries that my mama had and the dinners that we've shared. And this old table's a lot like me. It's got scars and it's been burned. It's always been a place of peace through the lessons that I've learned. This old table, it gives me a peace of mind, a safe place for me to turn. And this old table's a whole lot more than a painted piece of wood. My granddad made it out of love because he understood. You give something enough love, you can keep it strong and stable. It'll be something you can depend on, like this old table. This old table, been blessed by a million prayers, from all the worries that my mama had and all the dinners that we've shared. And this old table's a lot like me. It's got scars and it's been burned. It's always been a place of peace through the lessons that I've learned. This old table, it gives me a peace of mind, a safe place for me to turn. And This old table's a whole lot more than a painted piece of wood. My granddad made it out of love because he understood. You give something enough love, you can keep it strong and stable. And it'll be something you can depend on, like this old table. Yeah, this old table's a whole lot more than a painted piece of wood. My granddad made it out of love because he understood. You give something enough love, you can keep it strong and stable. And it'll be something you can depend on, like this old table. This old table made by Granddaddy's hand. Thank you.
Thank you. Darius Stanley, ladies and gentlemen, with Grandpa's Table. Big round of applause for the first half of our entrance this evening. We are going to take about a 10-minute break right now, give you a chance to visit the concession stand, get you a nice cold Dr. Enough, or if you want to check out a new building going on over in the new Opry, stick your head in there. We'll be happy to answer questions. I also double as not only the MC, but the project manager for that build out, so I'm happy to talk to you about that. If you need to use the restroom, find your way up to the museum. Follow the signs at the top of the hill. Thank you, guys. We'll see you at 10 after. Friends, this is your 1 minute warning. 1 minute warning. Find your seats. Get ready. All right, friends, welcome back to the Tennessee Songwriters Week qualifying round at the Boones Creek Opry. We hope you had this opportunity to grab an ice cold Dr. Enough. We're going to go ahead and let Miss Emily Ward come on up to the stage and be getting ready. While everybody's finding their seats, I'd like to remind you, please silence your cell phones as we get ready to carry on. I realized that I forgot to introduce myself earlier. You know, I know that all of our songwriters and performers are nervous. Apparently I was too. I got so frazzled, I forgot. My name is Scott Clark, and I am a former board member here at the Boones Creek Historic Trust, project manager for the Opry expansion, and third year hosting this event. So having a lot of fun. Love coming out and doing that. All right, Emily, you ready to go?
I'm ready.
All right, Emily Ward is going to sing for us, Get a Grip. She's a criminal justice social worker with Frontier Health, a worship leader at Recovery Soldiers Ministry, and a member of the Altar Fellowship Church. In her free time, I don't see how you have any with all this other stuff going on, she enjoys spending time with her family and attending the Boones Creek Opry every Saturday night. I'll get to it on the back end.
It's all right. My social media is not that interesting, so it's okay. You don't need to look at it. My song tonight is inspired by Queen Dolly's Jolene, and I always felt like it was unfair that we didn't get to hear Jolene's side of the story, so I wrote a song from her perspective of what I imagined she would have wanted to tell Dolly in response to Jolene. So, hope you enjoy. Well, I just gotta say, I can't believe the way you're down on your knees, begging me not to take your man. I really don't understand what it is you see in him. We gotta find you some self-respect. I done told you I don't want no part of him, and I think you and me could be really good friends. And with your blonde hair and them big blue eyes, you could have any man your heart desires. So why you settling for a cheating liar? If he fooled you once, you know he's gonna fool you twice. I don't know how your mama raised you, so let me give you some good advice. I know you think that you could never love again, and I really hope this don't come off as insensitive. But get a grip, oh yeah. Girl, get a grip. Oh, yeah. And quit wasting time moping round and crying. Pull yourself together and realize that this is just a blessing in disguise. Do you really want to spend forever with him? Getting run around on over and over again. You gotta muster up some dignity. Ain't nothing ever happening between him and me. And the next girl's name might not have quite as catchy of a ring as Jolene, Jolene, Jolene. And with your blonde hair and them big blue eyes, you could have any man your heart desires. So why you settling for a cheating liar? If he fooled you once, you know he's gonna fool you twice. I don't know how your mama raised you, so let me give you some good advice. I know you think that you could never love again, and I really hope this don't come off as insensitive. But get a grip. Oh yeah. Girl, get a grip. Oh yeah. And I had to have this talk with you. When he comes crawling back, here's what you do. Tell him, with this blonde hair and my big blue eyes, I could have any man my heart desires. So I ain't settling for no cheating liar. Yeah, you fooled me once, but you ain't gonna fool me twice. I don't know how your mama raised you, so let me give you some good advice. I know you think that you could never love again, and I really hope this don't come off as insensitive. But get a grip. Oh yeah. Girl, tell him to get a grip. Oh yeah. Thank you.
That was Emily Ward with Get a Grip, and as promised, her social media is Emily Brooke Ward on Facebook and Instagram for her music. All right, next up, Gary Hensley, here to perform Nothing. That's the name of the song, not the actual.
And Get a Grip, too, right? Great
Gary,
song.
Gary Hensley is an Americana singer-songwriter who's been playing guitar and writing songs since he was a teenager in Indiana. Can Joe John, the Mountain Matinee radio program. That's a mouthful, buddy. And you said that on the radio regularly.
If I knew you were going to really read this, I just would have put like 4 words. This is Gary Hensley.
He's also an Appalachia musician and has
2
made
of us
East
in
Tennessee his home, influenced by the area where his family come from. To date, he's released 11 album projects, with his latest, I'll Leave the Light On. You can find his music at GaryHensley.com. Take it away.
All right. Well, good evening, everybody. We're going from Get a Grip to Nothing here. So the last 5 years for me has been kind of crazy. I've reached that age where people are moving on, and I was thinking the stuff that used to really bother me and make me upset, it just doesn't do it anymore, because I realize that all the stuff that I've found important means nothing. So this is called Nothing. I knew a guy who worked all the time, made a lot of money, but then he died. In the end, what he'd have, nothing. There was this model, she lived down the street. Man, she was fine, as pretty as could be. Lost her looks, couldn't get booked. What'd she have? Nothing. And nothing's what you have when you believe in this world. You might get a little glory, it goes away in a hurry. The only investment investment I know that always seems to earn is the love that you give and you get in return, and that ain't nothing. Two brothers and a sister had a big fight over the last will and testament of their daddy's life. In the end, lawyers came in. What they have, nothing. Nothing's what you have when you believe in this world. You might get a little glory, it goes away in a hurry. The only investment I know that always seems to earn is the love that you give and you get in return. That ain't nothing. Everything you own will rust and dust. Flesh and bone will fade away. Nothing's what you have when you believe in this world. You might get a little glory, it goes away in a hurry. The only investment I know that always seems to earn is the love that you give and you get in return, and that ain't nothing. Yeah, that ain't nothing. Yeah, that ain't nothing. That ain't nothing.
That was our friend Gary Hensley with Nothing. Next up to the stage is Calvin Price, who's going to be performing for us Mountain Yarn. Born and raised right here in the Tri-Cities, a husband, a father, and an ordained Baptist minister, in case anybody needs to get married later. He's a living room philosopher, a sunrise hiker. This is my favorite, an ADHD survivor. But his friends call him White Lightning. Is there a correlation there by chance?
No, I made that up.
Oh, okay. The friends or the White Lightning part? I digress. Performs under the name Counter Clay. Is that true?
I do.
Okay. Performs under the name Counter Clay. He's an Appalachian, a theologian, and a Tennessee songwriter. And you can find him on the socials as Counter Clay or counterclay.com.
Me.
Calvin Price with Mountain Yarn.
Thank you, thank you. I am 6'7", for anybody who saw me standing up. That's why I'll be sitting down, not to intimidate anybody. I am 230 pounds soaking wet. I tend to get preachy sometimes because I was raised Pentecostal, but I'll try to be brief because I was told I had 30 seconds. Mountain Yarn is a song about hope. It's a song written from the bottom of the pit, so to speak, and I think for most of the songwriters in the room, when you're in the pit, songwriting becomes kind of a comfort blanket. And you write a song sometimes, and then later on, you get new meaning to it as life goes on. And I didn't realize at the time, but in ancient Hebrew, the word for hope is the same word as a multi-stranded woven rope. Because in Hebrew, there's only so many words, so a lot of them have double meanings. Like the word for anger is the same for nose, because when you get angry, you flare your nostrils. And hope means rope because when you're in the bottom of the pit, hope doesn't look like somebody coming by and saying, hey, I hope you're doing okay, and I hope you get out of there sometime. Hope looks like a rope to get you out of the pit. And not just any rope, but a multi-stranded woven rope, which looks like a community of people that surround you, and they come together to be that rope. And I think if all of us look around the room, we might see 1, 2 faces even here among us that are part of that rope that are in our life. I've been blessed to have a pretty thick rope. And I wrote this song, Mountain Yarn. I spun it for my wife.
as a song about hope of coming out of the pits and that everything's going to be okay. So I hope you enjoy my little story as I spin my mountain yarn. Thank you, guys. Daddy came from the humble north, and Mama grew up proud and poor. I think I landed somewhere between. Wore the soles out of my shoes, pacing round in midnight blues while half the bed was drifting off to sleep. Yes, I I'm up against the ropes. Don't let me go. No way, no way, no way. Do I belong here? No way, no way, no way. Do I belong here? Brought up on stick and stone, settled down in a mountain home with Jesus and a little company. Learned to work with my two hands, baby wore business pants. I'm just not sure who I'm supposed to be. Still I know we're hanging on to hope. Don't let me go. No way, no way, no way. Do I belong here? No way, no way, no way. Do I belong here? No. I'm screaming, Abba, please don't walk away from me. Oh, how I long to be a man, finds his way to promised land, all a part of some big plan. He don't even understand all the things he tries to hide. No way, no way, no way. Do I belong here? No way, no way, no way. Do I belong here? No, no, no. Yes, I know we're up against the ropes. Don't let me go. Thank you.
All right, friends, that was Calvin Price with Mountain Yarn. Next up to the stage, we're going to invite Tim. Is it Wassum?
Yeah, you nailed it.
Wassum.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It's a rare feat.
He's here to perform My Mind Alone. Tim lives in Johnson City with his wife and 2 kids. Spent the first half of his life near Chicago. We're glad you're here. Been here for 20 years now, I understand.
Yep.
Attended Milligan and ETSU and spent a decade as a public school teacher before moving on to nonprofit communications. Very awesome. Songwriter heroes are Tom Petty, John Prine, and Jason Isbell. Very cool. Instagram and the socials, Timothy Wassum. Take it away.
Thank you. Yeah. And give it up for Calvin. He's my kid Spanish teacher. So we can count this as a parent-teacher conference. Like this is Jason. He's playing with me. You're going to be hearing from him next. We're in a band called the Minor Leagues. You can also follow us under that, the Minor Leagues Band. So started writing songs 5 or 6 years ago because this guy challenged me during COVID to write a song a week for a year. We almost did it, but still it was a lot of songs and it was a lot of fun and it just kept going ever since. So thankful to have him playing with me. All righty. 7 days straight the sky has started. Must be prayer and no hills to climb. Dashboard looks like a Christmas tree. Engines running on borrowed time. The work is dirty, but it pays my school loans. Voted for Bernie and it turned out so-so. 3 years of college I might pay off someday. Shift on Sunday to put some away. In my mind alone, everything is alright. Dog's got a bone and everything is alright. Heart's turned to stone, but everything is alright. If I could just see you, if I could just see you. Thursday night and I'm heading home for dinner. Left my nice jeans on the backseat pile. Mom asked me to okay the menu. Mama, you could make a tire taste fine. In my mind alone, everything is alright. Dog's got a bone and everything is alright. Heart's turned to stone, but everything is alright. If I could just see you, if I could just see you. My mind alone, everything is alright. Dog's got a bone and everything is alright. Heart's turned to stone, but everything is alright. If I could just see you, if I could just see you, if I could just see you. Thank you.
That was Tim Wassum with My Mind Alone. And I think, are we switching places? You're staying to play too? Okay, awesome. So that's a first for me, but that makes life very easy. Coming to the mic now is Jason Hardy with his song Shotgun. Originally from Franklin, Is that Tennessee or North Carolina? Franklin, Tennessee, down by the big city. Jason has made Johnson City his home since 2013. He's performed and recorded with artists all over our region and beyond. Currently performs in the local roots rock band, the Minor Leagues, which you can find on the socials, Minor Leagues TN. He's a contemporary worship coordinator at First Presbyterian in Johnson City. And his song's been featured in American Songwriter magazine. 2025, he released his debut album, Light Gets In. Jason Hardy.
Thank you very much. It's great to be here with y'all, and always great to be with my buddy Tim. This song, Shotgun, I like to call this my Can You Tell I've Been to Therapy song. It's also, it's a song it's a conversation between a father and a son. And my dad, I was lucky enough to have a dad who gave really good advice and who was always ready for me to give him a call. And talk something through. I lost him several years ago, but this song is much like one of the conversations I have in my head with my dad. So this is Shotgun. Daddy, oh daddy, I'm swallowed in rage. There's blood in my eyes and I can't see straight. Daddy, I'm scared I'll start swinging my fist. Tell me how you hold back when you're feeling like this. Oh, my son, when rage comes upon me, offers to give me a ride. Well, I let my rage ride shotgun. I'm sure as hell gonna drive. Daddy, oh daddy, I'm a lake of desire. Riches for pleasure, it's drowning my mind. Too much ain't enough, I'm a bottomless well. Tell me, how do I save this old world from myself? Oh, my son, when desire comes upon me, it offers to give me a ride. Well, I let desire ride shotgun. I'm sure as hell gonna drive. Tim Wassam, everybody. Daddy, oh daddy, my fear is like ice. It's frozen my mind, put my heart in a vice. The path of justice is dangerous and steep. I'm too scared to move, fear has frozen my feet. Oh, my son, when fear comes upon me, offers to give me a ride. Well, I let my fear ride shotgun. But I'm sure as hell gonna drive. Well, I let my fear ride shotgun. I'm sure as hell gonna drive. Thank you very much.
That was Jason Hardy with Shotgun. We now invite to the stage Marina Waters, who's going to perform Where You Are. Marina Waters is a songwriter and journalist from Kingsport, self-taught musician who got her start, as John Mayer once said, in the halls of her high school. While attending University of Tennessee, she became immersed in the Knoxville music scene and later went on to be involved with the Carter family fold. She's performed at the Down Home as well as theaters in Pigeon Forge and other various regional venues. There's a note here that says that I'm supposed to ask you to go into detail about the time you once played in a mechanic's shop.
No time for that.
No time for that. Okay. All-around lover of words who has written for many national and international publications, including being published in the New York Times. What an accomplishment. Do you have any social media you'd like to share with us?
I mean, I do, but I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know that I'm too interesting on there or not, but.
Marina Waters, then. Take it
You.
away.
Thank you. All right. Thank you all for still being here, first of all. I know it's getting late, and it was kind of treacherous getting here for some of us. Maybe not the guy from Chicago. He told me it wasn't anything to worry about. But so my name is Marina Waters. I've been called so many things, Marinara, Marvin. So I'm thankful he got my name right. I appreciate him practicing that. So this song is called Where You Are. You know, I love asking my friends and family, what are you thinking about right now? And sometimes they're like, I don't want to answer that. Don't ask me that. And I thought, gosh, what if you got a bad answer? You think there's a bad answer on the other end of that question. So that's kind of what this song is about. Thank you again for being here, and thank you for caring about words. I think words are so important. The truth is important, especially nowadays. You know, I do that as a journalist, but I love also getting behind a guitar and also sharing some words, so I hope you like them. Tell me right now what you're thinking about. Are you listening to the radio or your thoughts too loud? Tell me that it ain't the rent, that we gotta see your mom again, or do be better than the truth. So tell me if your thoughts go deeper than us. Tell me if you got 1 foot on a Greyhound bus, headed for a hometown sunset. 'Cause the fire in your eyes hadn't said yet. For a girl with half, if not all, your heart. Baby, tell me where you are. Can you tell me where is it that you go when you're off somewhere nobody knows? Are you at Christmas in '92? Are you catching fireflies in June? Oh, tell me, am I with you? So tell me if your thoughts go deeper than us. And tell me if you got 1 foot on a Greyhound bus, headed for a hometown sunset. 'Cause the fire in your eyes hadn't said yet. For a girl with half, if not all, your heart. Baby, tell me where you are. When I'm looking right back at you, I'll tell you nothing but the truth. I could tell you right where I'm at, but you won't need a map, baby. When I'm gone, I'm always right here. So tell me if your thoughts go deeper than us. Tell me if you got 1 foot on a Greyhound bus, tell me where you are. Tell me right now what you're thinking about. Are you listening to the radio or your thoughts too loud? Thank you.
It's Marina Waters with Where You Are. Come on up, JC. Welcoming to the stage now, JC Radford. He's going to do Living on a Gravel Road for us. JC lives in and retired to the big burgeoning metropolis of Kingsport, Tennessee. He's been an active musician for many years, originally from Roanoke, but came to be an East Tennessee native in 2004. He's been writing for, and I'm going to assume this is a decade, not years, because it says 40 decades. I'm assuming that's a typo because you look great for your age. 40 years or 4 decades, take your pick. He has over 40 credits, song credits to his name as a writer. Most of his songs are based on true life experiences, featuring the stylings of gospel, country, or bluegrass. Find him on the socials at JC Radford.
That's right.
Take it.
All right. Thanks so much. I wrote this song, and I just finished writing it in my music room and near my patio, and neighbor kid come along and said, "What you doing out there?" I said, "I'm finishing up a song." He said, "What's the name of it?" I said, "Gravel Road." He said, "Oh, wow. What's a gravel road?" I'm sure a lot of people that's got any age on them at all knows what a gravel road is. But this is a song about start to finish on that gravel road. Little kids and summertime, playing with those friends of mine. I scared Becky with a little green toad. We were having fun on that gravel road. Little white house sitting back in the pines, filled with kids and really hard times. But we was rich as far as we knowed, growing up on that gravel road. Young man just turned 18, gave Becky a little diamond ring. Settling down, no place else to go, they're gonna make a home on this gravel road. Little white house sitting back in those pines, filled with kids and really hard times. But we was rich as far as we know, growing up on the gravel road. Two old folks sitting all alone. I guess they're going to the nursing home. They spent their life, that's all they ever know. Now they saying goodbye to this gravel road. Little white house sitting back in those pines, always feels good times. So sad to see it all go. Say goodbye to the gravel road. Say goodbye to the gravel road. Thanks so much. Thank you very much.
Thank you, JC. That was Living on a Gravel Road, JC Radford. So that brings us to the conclusion of our performances for this evening. But that does not mean you get to leave. Our judges are going to step away and take as much time as they need to talk amongst themselves and work through their notes. And I will make it a point of personal promise to find you all and bring you all back in this room before we announce our contestants who are moving on to the next stage. While we're waiting, we would like to say thank you again to our wonderful hosts here at the Boones Creek Opry. Make sure you get yourself a cold Dr. Enough while you're waiting, and we'll be back shortly. Hey, there we go. I didn't want to turn it on in front of the speakers. We learned that lesson earlier. Okay, we're going to do a roll call. Is everybody here? All right, great job. Thank you so much for your patience. I'd like a big round of applause for our judges. They said this is one of the hardest jobs they've ever had to do, and I'm telling you, a big round of applause for yourselves, because getting up on this stage is not easy, and everybody here did excellent. I'd like to thank Visit Johnson City and the Boones Creek Opry for putting this together for us. This is in no particular order. This is not first, second, or third. This is you are advancing to the next round, and you will get that information from Visit Johnson City and Tennessee Songwriters Association after tonight. Also, please don't leave. We need a group photo when we're done, okay? So, if I call your name, please come join me on stage. These are my notes. I didn't have a piece of paper. Marina Waters. Emily Ward. And Calvin Price. Congratulations, you three. You will be advancing to the next round for the 2026 Songwriters. I'm going to step out of the way and let our photographer get a couple of shots. Act like you like each other, like you just won something. Hang on one second. Sorry, I put the photographer on the spot. Yes, look into the blinding light. Squint just a little. All right, if we could have the rest of our entrants come and join us on stage. If we could have our friends from Visit Johnson City and maybe Ed and Vicky from the Boones Creek Opry come on up. Let's get a couple photos with everybody. Come on up, don't be shy. John, can you make sure our outside lights are turned on? Okay, thank you. If you are vertically challenged, come on down to the front. We're going to have to put a couple rows together here. Ed, get up here. Vicky, get up there. Do the old cruise ship photo pose. Everybody turn 45 degrees in. Perfect. And a big round of applause for all of our entrants this year. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you all so much for participating. And we encourage you to enter again next year. Thank you all for coming so much. Everybody be safe going home. Anything else I'm forgetting? Anybody else need to? That's it. All right, y'all. Thank you and good night. What was that? Thank you to the sound crew who did an awesome job.